Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Whitney, and in this video I'm gonna show you how you can create high quality videos without having to use any other accessory apart from your smartphone. So in case you're planning on starting a YouTube channel, or you already have a YouTube channel and you're planning on improving the quality of content, or you just want to dive into videography, then this is the video you will need to watch. So, am I the only one who has noticed how phone companies these days are really bumping out their camera quality and coming out with 2 back cameras, 3 back cameras, and so on and so forth? I think that's pretty amazing because I feel like you can do so much with just your smartphone. Anyways, now speaking of your filming setup, in order for you to start filming, you obviously need a device to work with, and that is your phone. So your phone does have a front camera and it has a back camera. Now, when you're just starting out, let's say with your YouTube channel, I highly recommend that you start using your front camera. The reason being is because you kind of need to get used to being in a room all by yourself, just talking to your phone. You kind of need to get to that comfort zone. And as soon as you reach that comfort zone, I need you to flip that phone right around and start using your back camera, because your back camera, that is where the magic happens, okay? Now let's talk a little bit about stabilization, which I feel is super duper important in order for you to create that really nice, pleasant looking visual content, because you wouldn't want to watch a video that looks like this, that's so shaky. You would want to watch a video that's just straight in line and just very nice for your eyes to see. So for stabilization, I essentially like to use a tripod. Now there's so many cheap and affordable tripods in the market. Let's just take this one for an example. This is the tripod that I got for my phone. It is small but mighty. I really like this because I can literally throw this in my backpack, I can throw this in my travel bag, and I won't have to worry about it. Now what I love about this is that even though it's this size, it does extend. It extends to like 6 feet long. That's how tall this tripod is, and I really like it. It did come with this natural phone attachment right here where I can flip my phone vertically, and I can also turn it around so that it can fit in a horizontal manner as well. So I really like it. It does extend really long. This is just a second, and then there's another one here. Now this tripod was super duper inexpensive. I got it at a fair near a local market near my house. I got it for 80 rupees, and that's like maybe $1.50 in the US, and it's super duper cheap. Like, I don't know, this tripod has been there with me for years, some good times, bad times, and I literally started off with this tripod. Now let's say you already have a ring light as part of your filming equipment. You would notice that your ring light does have a different compartment where you can attach a phone attachment and then start using that as a tripod. That way you won't have to invest in an additional tripod, if you please. However though, if you're just starting out with YouTube, you really don't know whether it's going to work for you or it's not going to work for you, I highly recommend that you just use your books, you use your table, use your chair, whatever it is that will help you to uplift your phone. That way your phone is in the same head level as you are, and you can film and your phone isn't going to fall or break or anything like that. Then do you, boo. Now let's talk a little bit about lighting, which is my favorite part to talk about because I love lights, okay? I personally believe that lighting is key to every single bomb photo, video, and just production in general that you've ever seen in your life. Like, light is key to every single thing. If you don't have good lighting, honey, your production isn't gonna look good. I'm just telling you the truth. Now when it comes to lighting, we have 2 types of lighting. We have the artificial light and we have the natural light. So let's talk a little bit about artificial light. So your artificial light basically comprises of your umbrella lights, your ring lights, your LED lights, lights like this that I have in my background as well. That also, you know, helps as some sort of lighting for your production. But if you are a beauty YouTuber or you make content that requires you to sit down in a position and talk to your audience, then I highly recommend that you invest in a ring light or some umbrella lights or whatever, you know, fits in your budget, because I feel like that would really help you in the long run. At first the investment might seem pretty large, but in the long run it's going to really help you, because that way you won't really be bothered about the weather outside. Like right now the weather is so gloomy outside, but in my studio right here in my little corner where I film my videos, the production looks fine. So when I first started on my YouTube channel, I used to use this. Now this is my study light that I use to study, obviously. And I actually have two of these, one for me and one for my brother. So I used to grab my brother's, and that way I would have two of these lights, which will make my videos better. So if you have something like this at home and you don't want to invest in a ring light right now, or you don't want to invest in any LED lights right now because it might be a little bit expensive, try using this. It works. Now, just in case you're not able to invest in some artificial lighting straight off the bat, that's completely okay. What you can do is use the sun, which acts as a natural source of lighting, and it's free. There's no monthly subscription, and it's absolutely free for you to use as well. Now, when it comes to playing around with natural lighting, there's some key things that you need to keep in mind. If you guys notice, yeah, there's a different type of lighting in the morning as compared to the afternoon, as compared to the evening. So depending on where you live in the world, you kind of need to figure out what type of lighting would be best suited for your type of content. Okay, so I don't know how many of you guys have noticed, but when you film with natural light, yeah, the sunlight will keep changing. It'll keep getting brighter and darker in between. So what you need to do is lock in that light on your phone. That way, even if the sun is getting brighter or it's getting darker, the lighting will remain the same. So even if I go out of focus and come back in, it's still the same. Now that we're done with lighting, let's move over to storage. Now, a lot of people actually don't realize how important storage space actually is. I mean, your storage space can literally decompress your video quality. Now, when you are filming with your phone, I highly recommend that you have at least a minimum amount of 5 to 10 gigabytes free worth of space on your phone. Anything less than 5 gigabytes, like, you're wasting your time in case you're filming with your phone. Because our phones are designed in a way whereby if our phones do not have enough storage, your phone will still record a video for you, but it will decompress the quality. That way, if you're shooting in 1080p or you're shooting in 4K, your video will come down to maybe 620. That's how much your phone will decompress it, but you won't really notice it unless but you won't really notice it. So in case you're filming with your phone, make sure that it's nothing less than 5 gigabytes, because the higher the storage, the higher the quality. The lower the storage, the lower the quality. Now, when you're filming with your phone, you can obviously sit down and talk to your phone. But most times, you don't really want to sit too close to our phone. We kind of want to sit away. So when we sit away, it kind of sounds like our voice is like really far away from the phone. So in order for you to combat that, you really need to invest in a mic. Now, a mic is super duper helpful and it's super duper inexpensive. But before I say anything, let me just show you guys what this entire video would sound like with and without my mic. So this is with my mic connected, and this is without. Did you guys notice that entire before and after, and how impactful audio plays to your entire audio-visual content? Now, when it comes to mics, I did invest in a Boya mic, which is super duper inexpensive. I have it clipped to my chest like this. It just works. I can literally hide it over here. I can literally put it under my shirt. I can literally stuff it near my hair. I will leave links down below in case you're looking for a tripod, mic, lighting. I'll leave everything down below in case you're looking for all of those things. Last but not least is camera settings, and this is something that I never did or never even touched on when I first started my YouTube channel. So before I say anything, let me ask you, do you film with your phone? If yes, then do you know what camera settings are you filming on? Do you? Comment down below if you do know without checking your phone. No cheating, guys. So when you want to film with your phone, you should film with nothing less than 1080p. That setting itself will give you such good quality to your videos. Now, there are phones these days that are coming out with 4K shooting mode, which is really, really good. But if you are shooting for YouTube, make sure it's nothing less than 1080p. Now, in order for you to check, all you need to do is go onto your phone, go to settings, and then click on your camera. When you click on your camera, you'll see this option right here, and you can click on it and you'll see the different quality settings, and you'll also see the different frame rates that you should be filming on. So depending on that, click on one. If you have been shooting in 720 all this time, make sure you bring that up to 1080p. Now before I close out this video, I do want to give you guys one more tip, and that is for you to clean your lens. This is something that I never did when I started my YouTube channel. I basically pick up my phone, put it on my tripod, put it on like a stack of books, and just start filming. I really wouldn't know whether my lens is clean or it's not clean. For me, I just had this ideology that my phone couldn't record a really nice video. I had to invest in a camera for me to get, you know, really nice footage, which is not true. Now this is a prime example of a video that I shot using my phone back in the day when I first started my YouTube channel, when I didn't even implement any of the tips that I gave you guys in this video. And this is a prime example of me using the same exact phone while implementing every single thing that I told you guys in this video. So this is just a prime example to show you guys that when you first start out, you do not need to invest in a camera. Your phone can do so much. And hey, these days phones cost more than a lot of beginner cameras out there. That's something you need to realize, and there's a reason why some phones cost even more than some beginner cameras. So make ultimate utilization of what you already have, and as you continue to climb the ladder, and as you continue to grow on YouTube or just in any profession in general where you will be filming a lot of things, then you can invest in equipment. Then you can start investing in things that will help you out in your video production. So I really hope that this video did help you in one way or the other. Do let me know if this video did help you out, and also do let me know in the comment section below whether you are filming with your phone or you're filming with your camera. If you did like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, and also share this video to your friends and family. Maybe there's someone in your friend circle who wants to start a YouTube channel but is waiting to save enough money for them to buy a camera, which I feel like you don't need to first buy a camera for you to start a YouTube channel. Start with whatever you have. Keeping that in mind, do make sure to subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.